You guys are having fun. I'm really excited you guys are having fun. I'm going through a bit of a hard time. I'm sorry I didn't dress for the occasion. Going through a little bit of a breakup right now, guys. I caught him cheating. I know. At a Coldplay concert. I know, it's disgusting. He likes Coldplay. And I like Lil Jon. You guys listen to Lil Jon? Did you get him? Turn it down? Yeah! Yo, Lil Jon, the hype man of the early 2000s. You know what he does now? He leads meditation practices. True story. Can you imagine going to yoga and it's Lil Jon sitting there? He's like, everybody now breathe in. On your exhale, let me hear you say, yeah. What? You know this next one. Till the sweat dropped down my balls. That's how we meditate in Vegas, guys. Get in line. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. I live here in Vegas now, but I am originally from Pennsylvania. From Philly. Cool, yeah, that's usually, yeah. That's how people feel about us, that's how I know. But there's an important distinction, right? Because I'm not from the city of Philadelphia, guys, okay, look at me. I'm from the suburbs of Philly, okay? Right? So I did Xanax and Percocets, not crack cocaine. That's the difference, And I have to make that distinction because the real people of Philly, the people that live in Philly, if I dare, as a suburban, say that I am from Philadelphia, they will crack me open like the Liberty Bell. It is hard rule, cannot pass. So the town that I'm from, it's located just outside of Philly. It's a rock's throw away. In fact, the town in between my town and Philadelphia, it's called Roxborough. It's literally a rock's throw away. My town that I'm from, it's called Hatboro. Hatsboro, they made hats during the Civil War. For the good guys, north of the Mason-Dixon line. But I think the city developers just kind of looked around, like found random nouns, and they were like, borough, right? That's how we got Roxborough, Hatsboro. All the Jewish people, they live in a town called Richboro. True story. But I live here in Vegas now. I absolutely love living in Vegas, guys. I've had a lot of interesting jobs out here. I used to be a party host out on the Strip. Yeah! Anybody do a nightclub crawl while they're here? Yes! This one right here, she gets it. This was my clientele. These were my people. Guys, I used to party on the Vegas Strip for a living. It was my job, and I was really fucking good at it. I was getting drunk for a living. I was meeting people from all over the world, celebrities, athletes, DJs. Yeah, and I got pregnant by the bus driver. Yeah, that party bus, it pulled out, but he did not. He did not. But it's all right, I got 2 babies, 1 baby daddy, because your girl's classy, right? That's how we do that. You're like, what, in the Tanya Harding? No, I'm Margot Slobby. That's more my speed. Early 2000s, Lindsay Lohan, that's, yeah. We got the same amount of DUIs and everything. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. You know me? Did you arrest me? I swear to God. Guys, I did the math the other day. I'm a single mom, right? I have had more court dates than first dates. It's a real piece of information, guys. Doing great. But I really did. I've had quite an interesting life. Before all this, I actually used to be a sports reporter. So yeah, pretty cool stuff, right? Highlight of my life, used to be a sports reporter. Low light of my life, I think we're pretty close to looking at it, guys. We're out here trying. No, don't worry, I'm still in the world of sports though. Like I said, I have a lot of fun jobs. I do in-arena hosting, guys. So like the hype man, the Lil Jon at all the games and everything, right? So I do that at sports events, but not like for the Golden Knights. I do it for the minor league, the Henderson Silver Knights, okay? Yeah, I'm not like R. Kelly in that way. I prefer the minors. Don't worry, I'm potty trained though. We'll be all right. But I love living here in Vegas, guys. I really do. Because this town, you know what it is? This is the city full of every other city's rejects. Guys, look around, I'm out here thriving, But it's cool, a city full of rejects. And honestly, prime example, really encompasses city full of rejects. You guys might know them. The Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders, hear me out, I love a good backstory. They were kicked out of LA, booted out of Oakland. Vegas, baby. We welcomed them with open arms. We're like, hey guys, yeah, come on in. Make yourselves at home right next to the crack whores in Carrot Top. Even built them a $1.9 billion stadium. Billions of your dollars, thank you for paying our bills. Just for that thing to look like a shiny Roomba right there off the strip. So crazy, because normally Roombas clean up trash, but you know. Oh, come on, I'm from Philly, all right? You know what we got in our stadium? A jail. First stadium, Lincoln Financial Field, go Birds. First stadium to have a jail, yeah, go Birds! Go Birds, Super Bowl champions. You know the second stadium to have a jail? Allegiant Stadium, that's the one. I've seen the inside of both of them, they're pretty nice. They give you water, it's crazy. Usually on the strip, they charge you like $18 for that, you know? Take care of you better in there. You guys should try it out. But I love Vegas. I do love Vegas so much. I actually started working for them. I do content creation. Any of you guys on TikTok? Yeah, you guys seem like more of a Facebook kind of crowd. A couple of you still got top 8 right over there on MySpace. The little AIM chats going on. This man's looking like, I don't know, what's this, dial-up, dialysis? I don't know what is going on over here. But damn. But I love living in Vegas. I was doing content creation for them, for the @Vegas channel on social media, guys. It was a government job, millions of followers. But then I don't know if you probably didn't see this, but not too long ago, in Nevada, we actually passed a law that makes it illegal for government employees to have TikTok on their phones. Yes, that was me. That was my job, which is now more illegal in this state than selling ass and licking buttholes at the chicken ranch brothels. So you can catch me at my new side hustle. Selling ass and licking buttholes at the chicken ranch brothels. Well, I'm still a content creator, guys. I'll film it for you, you know? Put that shit on replay. No, it's cool though. I love living in Vegas. I have a lot of cool jobs here. I host trivia. If you guys are ever at Parkway Tavern, it's kind of our local slumming hole. I host trivia over there. I came across a really cool fact recently. The highest grossing horror film of all time, 2017's It. Yeah, it makes sense when you think about it, right? The time period. You guys remember there was all those creepy clowns running around? Yeah, people dressed as creepy clowns, running around, touching people, just like scaring the shit out of everyone. There was news headlines. They had a name for it. It was the Me Too movement. #Me Too. I'm Hailey Brooks, guys. Follow me on social media. Not to my car. Bye.